Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Hoy and Tomorrow. We are your hosts. I'm Veronica Estrada.
Hi everyone, I'm Maribel Serrano.
And we are so excited because we are right around Christmas time, New Year's time, and we wanted to talk about something that's really important to us, and that is gifts.
Everything is a gift.
Yes.
Yeah, and so what does a gift mean for us now? Like, it's not for me anymore. You know, I used to want to get all the little bags and things of material value.
Yeah.
But now it's like I'm seeing gifts even in the hard lessons. What about you?
Yeah, definitely. I think that being in this personal development space, learning to see the challenges and the lessons as gifts is like the biggest favor I could do to myself and everybody around me. And learning from the lessons and learning from my mistakes, that's a gift. And having the maturity to see it that way now, definitely I feel like it's a different perspective now.
Yeah, same here. Like, I was thinking back at my year and I was thinking, like, what's the biggest gift that I've received today? I mean, this year up to now. And it was something like the ability to empathize with people and to really see people in their humanity, because including people that are like wealthy or white people, like just everyone, just see people as people and like empathize with what they have going on, like any suffering that's been there. Because I just had it before, like I was so wounded inside and in so much pain that I didn't even have the capacity, or I did have the capacity, but I just wasn't concerned at all about anyone else's suffering, because to me they were so lucky compared to me. And now that other gifts are coming my way, you know, I'm able to really connect and see that. And to me, it's such a gift because I'm really able to connect and just like love people and appreciate them and what they go through.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's one of the signs of personal development, you know, your growth. And, you know, I definitely acknowledge you for saying that and knowing that at one point you weren't as present as you are now to everybody's humanity and the fact that we all do suffer and that suffering is a part of life. You know, the good and the bad are all a part of life, whether it's for somebody who's wealthy and really well off, or, you know, people who are not privileged. And knowing that there is this equanimity between all of us, that we're all human and we're all going through the human experience, and honoring that.
Yeah, and then also seeing like the things in my life that I am so grateful for, right? Because before I didn't even see those things. It's just all about the pain. So that's definitely, like, I would say the biggest gift that I'm so grateful for. What about you?
I would say that, you know, to quote Stephen Colbert, that we were just watching that interview with him and Anderson Cooper, the biggest gift I've had this year is that thing that I wish hadn't happened the most. And that is that losing my best friend on February 2nd, and then very recently, we had to put down her dog that I was living with, who I was taking care of, but also was like really taking care of me. Cammie was just like my little buddy. And so she helped me heal and mourn Izzy's loss. And now Cammie's gone too before year end. And it's something that has been a tough lesson and a tough gift to receive, but it also helps me be super appreciative for the time that I did get to spend with both Izzy and then with Cammie. I just look back on those times with so much gratitude and so much joy. And instead of being upset of like, they're not here anymore, I'm more grateful that I was there to spend time with them, and whatever we did do was really special. So death has been a gift for me this year.
Yeah, and another thing that we saw in that video we were watching previously is that, you know, realizing that once something that was so dear and important to you is gone, it opens up a whole new world, and you realize like what else is and is not important, right? And it allows you to just kind of really realize who you are and what matters to you.
Yeah.
And be bold and take risks.
Exactly.
Has that shown up for you as well?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Izzy's death was the impetus for me to quit my job, as a VP at one of the top banks in the world, and get on this new path of being a life coach, and like, how am I going to show up in the world, and like, what's my gift that I want to give to the world, and how do I want to, what's the legacy that I want to leave, because of her not being here anymore. I was like, oh my God, what am I doing? And I was giving my heart and soul to this job that I didn't really love, that didn't love me back. And it was time for a change. And I woke up to my life at that point, it feels like.
Yeah. I've been very fortunate in that I haven't lost a close friend or family member. And I have had many friends that have. And I've realized, though, and some of them have lost parents, that that's something that's at the end of everyone's life. So I'm very present, like knowing that everything's temporary. Like my parents are temporary. Like my siblings, my friends, like everything's temporary in life, right? So that really allows me to just appreciate it. And I do what I can, and I reach out to people, and sometimes it's not reciprocated, and that's okay. But I'm choosing to do what I can on my end.
Yeah.
Right? And when it is reciprocated and there's this beautiful connection that happens, like that's what it's about. It's about like enjoying those moments and realizing like this is temporary. Sometimes we forget because we're young, we're healthy, or but
there seems to be other bigger problems, in the world. Like, there's traffic. I don't have something to wear. I didn't buy a gift for this party. Like, we get caught up in the day-to-day minutia, which, just wait. Somebody that you care about passes away. Then you realize, like, oh my God, that's all a bunch of BS. And like, I shouldn't have even been worried about it. I should have really been showing up for my life, for my friends, for my family, for my kids, for myself.
Yeah. And then something that doesn't allow, the thing that doesn't allow us to really appreciate that is the ego, right? Because it gets in and we get hurt because someone said something, or we want to attack, or we want to just it's there wanting to just defend and kick and scream and
call other people out on how they're not being, how they're not showing up.
Yeah. And what that does, it feels maybe like we're empowered because I'm telling them, and I'm, expressing how I feel. But what that is just, it's anger. It's not empowerment, and empowerment really just comes from getting the ego out of the way and listening to the other person and then just connecting. So, yeah, I think right now for you, like a lot of things are opening up, and a lot of, there are a lot of gifts, I think, for both of us in different ways, right?
Totally.
And really being able to embrace this idea that everything is a gift. The tragedies, the ups and downs, like all of it.
Yeah, the opportunity to be alive for whatever may come, because whether you're going through a hard time or a great time, this too shall pass. Just like Izzy and Cammie, like they've passed, but when they were here, we rocked and rolled. Like it was everything, and we really showed up. So, in the good times, be grateful, and in the hard times, be grateful for the lessons that you're learning, and then, try to not make those same mistakes again, or, really just be present to how you're showing up in your relationships.
Yeah, I could say that just overall, I've been really, really happy and grateful, and like the things that I thought were just horrible things that were happening to me and awful, and people were mean, I'm just giving that up. I'm letting it go. I'm just like, it's time for a new life. So I invite everyone to open up to that possibility of just giving things up and starting new, as we're reaching the end of the year.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's a great mentality to go into your upcoming gatherings too, into the new decade. We're going into 2020 now. So it's time to really become aware to what's sort of holding you back, what's triggering you, what's making you feel some type of way, and letting it go. And really letting it go, letting those stories go, and letting resentments go, and stepping into your epic greatness, with a positive attitude and optimistic heart, and releasing all that stuff that no longer serves you.
I completely agree. And it's okay to be vulnerable. And a lot of times the easiest way to do that is just start by being honest. Like, hey, this is how I feel, or like I'm insecure about this, or this hurts me, or like being very honest about what it means, what's happening triggers you, what it means for you. That is a great start to just kind of giving things up.
Exactly.
And it takes practice, but it's definitely possible. And we're all human. We have feelings, we have emotions, and we also have the ability to like create new things.
Exactly. I think to piggyback off of what you were saying about starting with honesty, I think we have the opportunity to be honest with ourselves first, right? Like if you can think about, what might set you off, what might upset you, or what you might do that might upset someone else, and like really spend some time with that and being honest with yourself of like, where is this coming from? Is my ego in the way here? Am I trying to make somebody feel less than? Am I trying to show off? Am I trying to be better than someone? And being honest with yourself about what your intentions are and where you're coming from. That's step number one, right? And then being honest with other people around you and being vulnerable. And again, that doesn't mean that you're not going to get hurt, but it is a starting point, and it takes a lot of courage. So being vulnerable is not like the weak thing to do. It's really the more courageous thing to do. So we encourage you all to start practicing that and let us know how it goes. And also, we're happy to share more insights and tips with you guys about that.
I love that. Thanks, Vero. Vulnerability is definitely a gift. It's very scary if you're not the kind of person who's used to being that, but then, que dirán, que van a decir, I don't want to appear weak and all that, but once you just do it, you realize like it's actually connecting you stronger to people.
Exactly.
And it's so beautiful what happens when you allow yourself to be vulnerable.
Yes.
So with that, remember that everything is a gift. We would love to hear what your biggest gift has been so far this year as we're approaching Christmas and the holidays. So let us know in the comment section. Share this video with at least 3 people that came to mind while you were watching this video.
Yes, share away. And again, thank you guys so much for tuning in to Hoy and Tomorrow. We are so happy to have you here, and leave us any questions, comments, or feedback in the comment section, and share this video with your friends. We can't wait to check back in with you guys ahead of New Year's, and we are super excited to continue this project and sharing some insights with you all.
Enjoy your tamales and save some for us.
Yes, save some for us. I am hungry right now, so please invite us over and enjoy again. And again, thanks so much, guys. Bye.